Welcome back to my channel, guys. In the video, just before we start this video, just make sure, guys, if you want to get every single day, every single week free tutorials about how to design, how to construct, just make sure to share this video, like this video, and also subscribe to this channel. So let's start, guys. So in this video, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing before, designing this building, right? And as you can see, we still have a long way to go. We still need to finish the decoration. We need to put the entrance accessibility of this house, like the door, the window. So we still have a lot of stuff to do. But in the video, I'm gonna finish one part, and the part is the decoration of this building. I'm gonna try to distinguish all of the elements by coloring them, and by picking beautiful color for each and single element of this building. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, as you can see, everything has the same color, black and white, right? White and black, black and white is the same, right? So as you can see, I want it to be like a little bit live, like a little bit acoustic. Like I want it to be nice. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, I will try to design some color to this building. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just change the every single material of this building. So let's see. First of all, let's say if I want to change this facade, like let's say the facade of this building, this part here, these walls. So if I click on one wall here, like one wall here, you can right click on it and then go on select all the instance. And if I go on in entire project, you will see those all of these walls, they have the same color. All right, they have the same property, the same material. Okay, so let me go and see if I can change their property. So so all of them, they're under basic wall and the generic 90 millimeter bricks. Okay, so if I go on it, if I click on it, I can change to whatever wall that I want to change, but I'm gonna keep the way it is. I'm gonna keep the generic brick wall. So I will just go and change the color. So if I go on edit type, let's see if I go on edit type here, and let's say I want to add some material here, some color. I can go and preview. And let me go and preview first of all. And so I'm gonna see how my wall looks like. It looks like this, right? Like a little bit like a red color. But I can go and modify the color by going on structure, and under structure, you can go on the red part, on the value member here. You can just click on edit, and you can see I still only have one one material, the brick common, right? So if I just click on this brick, these dots here, we can see the color of these bricks. They are reds, like a little bit reddish, but I can modify if I want to modify. But let me see. You can see just color, it's just a red color. You can change if you want to change, but I think this is much better. Let me just make it a little bit tends to be white. Let me just put it here. Okay, so let me just change this to this part. I'm gonna press OK. Then I'm gonna apply. So should I add some material on it? Let me see which material should I add. I think it's enough, right? Like right now, I think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, it's gonna be enough right now. So I'm gonna just click on OK. I'm gonna just click on apply, and then I'm gonna click on OK. It's gonna stuck a little bit. It's loading for a long time. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna just press on OK to confirm the change that I did. Yeah, even if I didn't make any significant change, but at least I just need to apply the change that I did, right? And from here, I also need to change something. I'm gonna click on the floor. The floor for the balcony should have the same material and the same color. So I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna select one, and then I'm gonna click on right click on the mouse, and then I'm gonna select all in instance, right? And it should be in the entire project, right? All of the balcony floor should have at least the same color. And this same color, what I'm gonna do for this same color, I'm gonna just change the floor. I'm gonna just pick the empty one. This should be the empty one. I'm gonna click. It should be under this floor 150. Yeah, and if I change the color, if I want to change the color, I can just repeat the same process. As you can see, this is our material. And let me change the color. Let me go and edit, and let me change this material. I'm gonna change the material. I'm gonna use the concrete. I'm gonna use which material should I use here? So I still have a bunch of material here, so I can just pick any of them. Let me see which one should I pick. Okay, let me put the roofing. I'm gonna take the roofing parts, and it should be. Can I leave a standard color? Blue color. Okay, let me just leave this color the way it is. But if the color is not nice, I'm gonna change it, of course. All right, and I'm gonna just press on OK here. Okay, just to confirm the change. So I'm gonna apply again, then OK. So, all right, and for where again? From these parts, this one, I'm gonna let's say I'm gonna right click again on to these parts, and I'm gonna pick in an entire project. Oh, they have the same, all of them have the same properties, so I don't need to change them. So if you want to see how it looks like how it looks like in reality, like all of the color that we have been shaded with, I can just go on here, this part here, the visual style, click on it, and we can go on, first of all, we can go realistic. You can see, okay, let me save my project first. Under realistic, after clicking realistic, you might see that the color, they're not, you see, yeah, it looks insane, but yeah, yeah, it's kind of nice though. I can keep the way it is like this. Okay, let me see the difference between the realistic and the shaded. Let me just go on here and click on shaded. Yeah, realistic is much better because shaded just distinguish all of the color that we did, but doesn't look it looks nice, but yeah, I prefer the realistic view. Yeah, so this is how you can change the color to your building, right? You can see everything has been changed. Everything has been changed here. But now for the next task, I wanna I wanna pose the wall, the window to this building. Like this building looks like naked, right? We say we need more, like more elements to this building, right? So if I go, let's just say, if I open the first floor from the floor plan, if I go on the first floor, this is my first floor, you will see that we don't have any floor. We don't have any floor, right? So if I go on architecture and go on, let me go on the floor. If I click on the floor here, take the rectangular shape, and let me take the rectangular shape and make my floor. All right, it should be on the second floor, right? So it should be on second floor. If I press OK, okay, it has been designed. So I can repeat the same process for the third floor. Let me just go to the third floor. Third floor, I'm gonna repeat the same process. I'm gonna go on architecture again. I'm gonna go on the floor of the floor parts and rectangular, and I need this part to have at least one rectangle here. Okay, I'm gonna press on OK. No, let me do another one. Let me just do another one first, because the one that I did right now, it has been located to the first floor, right? It just changed automatically, right? So let me repeat another one for the third floor. So I'm gonna just go on architecture again and go on floor, and this time I'm gonna make sure that the level doesn't change. So let me just click on here and here, but this floor should be third floor because I don't have anything on third floor. So let me just click here. Just click here. Okay. All right. This has been assigned. So like we have the floor already. So if I go on the fourth floor, on fourth floor I have already. On fifth floor, I don't have anything on fifth floor. So I'm gonna repeat the same process that I'm doing, right? For until seventh floor, right? Until sixth floor, because I don't have seventh floor. I still have until sixth floor. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat the same process. Let me just do this. So after importing all of the floor, after designing all of the floor, if I go on sixth floor just show you, I think on sixth floor, let me go on sixth floor. Yeah, sixth floor I have I have already, right? So I don't need to design another one. So as you can see, all of my building, the floor already, you can see it become more clear, right? You can see we can walk around this wall, around this building, right? Without having any gap, any hole, right? So everything has been covered. As you can see, it's nice already. And if I want to put onto the wall, I can repeat the same process that I'm doing. So let me just go again on the fourth floor. Let me repeat the same process that I'm doing on the fourth floor, but this time, okay, let me just go on the second floor. Yeah, let me go on second floor. So this time, I'm gonna create the wall to on this junction here, on this part, like this gap, from here to here, like all of this rectangular shape should have wall at each like each gap here, this gap, this gap, this gap should have wall, right, to connect the bottom floor to the top floor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go again on architecture. I'm gonna go on the wall. So I'm gonna add the wall, not the floor. I'm gonna add the wall, okay, for each floor. So I will go on. I'm gonna take the basic wall. Should I? Let me go and see which type of wall should I take. Of course I can change. I can modify it later. So I'm gonna go on basic wall, and I'm gonna put one wall here until this part here, and from this part to this part. Okay, sorry, let me do this. Let me go on the wall again. This part until this part, and this part until this part. So this is only for the first floor. Let's see how it looks like. If I go on 3D view, and this is the second floor. Okay, you can see the second floor here, but if I do like this, you can see, right, everything has been covered, right? So I'm gonna repeat the same process for the remaining floors. Right, so I'm going to repeat the same process for the remaining floors and for all of the coordinates elements, like south elements, north and east elements. You can see like all of these elements should have a wall. So you just need to repeat the same thing that you're doing, right? So and after repeating those inputting of walls, so I'm gonna change the color of every wall. Okay, all right. So let me just do this. So now you can see after designing the wall at each floor, you can see that our building look more secure, right? It look more close, right? And you can see now we can do the wall, we can do the doors, the windows, right? So now we have like a little bit like the panorama view of how our building should look like, right? And still have a lot of things to do on the first floor as well, but I'm gonna show you how to design the the window first of all, and beside the window, I'm gonna also show you how to do the door. Right? So let me just zoom a little bit. Let me just zoom a little bit on this floor. So this is on fifth floor, right? This fifth floor. And if you wanna design a window or let's say a door, I'm gonna go on architecture, and under architecture here, we have door. I can just go on the door here, even window, but let's start with the door. And I can put my door anytime, like this type of door that I have, but you can change. We have many type of door, like many dimension of door, but we also have a lot of door. Like if you go on inserts here, and if you go on load family, and if we look for D, let's go on, if I right click on doors, you must see that I have a lot of type of door that I can use. I have a single glass wall, door. I have a lot of the opening wall, door, the sectional. No, so I'm gonna just, so we have other option, like main option that you can take, even if you go on commercial. If you go on commercial here, you can see that you have many doors that you can use, right? I like this door, by the way, the exterior double two lights. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna just click on it, and I'm gonna click on open. Then I'm gonna pick the biggest size of this door. Should be the biggest one should be the last one. Let me just take the second last, and then I'm gonna click on OK. So now I have two type of door, right? The previous one, the one that I had before, and this one that I just insert right now is like, it look like a window, but it's a door. All right. So I'm gonna place it. Here I have it. It has been activated already. So I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna put it. It should be this junction here. Should be linked at that point there. One there. Yeah, it should be here, but you can modify the location of the door. Don't worry, you can just change it anytime that you want to change it. I'm just putting it automatically, but I can change. All right. Yeah, this is how we can put it. And for the other parts, we can just rotate. We can just rotate the view. Rotate the view, all right? And here, I'm gonna do the same to this part. So this should be used as elevator, all right? But yeah, this part can be used for elevator or can also be used for the staircases, right? So I'm gonna just put the door just in case. I'm gonna just put the door here just in case. Should be aligned properly. Let me just do this. Okay. Let me go down a little bit down. Here. Hold on. Here. Okay, let me just press Ctrl Z to remove the first one and the previous one. Okay, let me add another one here. Let me insert another door here. Okay. Let me put one first over here. Okay, and there's another one. Let me zoom so we'll have nice view. Here. You can repeat the same process for all of this door here. You can repeat the same process. So for the location of the door, it can be modified anytime. I'm just placing them, but I can modify the location anytime that I wanna. So it's not permanent. It can be changed. Don't worry, guys. It can be changed. So I'm just putting the door for each floor. I can just copy and paste on, so as it should be at least aligned properly. Okay, and here. Yeah. Here and also here. Okay, so I can also do the same process. So if I go, like, let's say, like this part, okay, let me just remove this door. Let me just remove this. So if I go again on architecture and take the door, let me just place this one at the same. Yep. Okay. So I can modify the location of the door, no problem. We can repeat the same process for the other parts, like the other surface of the building. This building here, I mean this surface here, like this area here, can repeat the same process by going to the door, which has the window. So just click on here. We can copy and paste. It's much better. I like copying and paste sometimes, and sometimes I don't like copying and paste if you have different material, because you need to modify the material off and off. But now I can just modify. Let me do this first. So if I see that, if you just want to make sure that all of the doors have been aligned properly, just go on. Let's just go on south elevation. You can just go on down here on, let's just say on source elevation here. And after opening this house elevation, just click and like this. Let me just click outside the frame here, and you can see, right, they're not aligned properly. Like some door that they've been like aligned a little bit on the left, the other one in the middle, and the other one like on the right. So, but we can make them align properly. Like you just click on the first one, and then click on the left part of your keyboard. Just click on it. It's gonna move. If you wanna make it left, you can click the other part of the keyboard, home. You see you can rotate. You can navigate through this stuff by using your keyboard. Okay, and I'm gonna make them here. And the second one also should have at least. Okay, let me do this. Let me click outside the box and then click again on the second one. Then I can move it. It has been aligned properly, and this one can also be here, and this one also proper, and this one also should be here. Okay, for the other parts I can figure out that I don't have wall to this part here. I can just click on it, and after click on it I can go on top here under the file. You can see copy. Just copy on it, copy this, and just make sure the constraint is not checked. So I can just click, let me just click because I know the distance between this floor and this floor here is you can just see this floor is 80. I mean 8,000. This is 16,000, like half of the first one. Let me just do this. I can just rotate it on top. Like let me just pick any specific point. Let me just say this is the point, the top point here, and then I can scroll it until this part. So 4,000. And the vertical should be 4,000, right? It should be here. What did they say? Okay, it won't be copied because, oh, I know why. So let me just change it. I can copy it directly. I can copy directly. So let me just check, first of all, change the placement of every single door first, and I'm gonna design another door and another door here. Okay, so I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna to place this one also, and also this part here should be the same line. Okay, the same line. The middle is the same line. This one is the same line. Okay, so if I go back on 3D view, and if I go home, let me just go home first. Then go to home page, and if I zoom properly, you can see that all of them they've been designs, like they've been, let me just zoom for you, all of the door, then the same dimension, like the same orientation, the same placement. You can see they have the same size, and also, yeah, so this is how you can design the door, right? And if you go again on the middle part of our building, you must see the same, it has the same the door, they've been designed the lines properly, right? So there's not any other door that has been dismissed or not the same line than others, right? All of them they've been aligned on the same page. Okay, so even the same parts, okay. So I need to create another wall here before I created a door. I need to create a wall here and another wall here. So that's why the computer didn't allow me to create a door, to copy and paste in surface elevation. So I need to create a wall here, and let me just cancel this part. So here this part should have a wall and another wall. So you just repeat the same process that I was doing before, right? So I created two walls. I didn't know that, but I think I have two two door here, right? Let me see. Let me just select this and then delete. No, still have one. Control Z. Looks like I have two. Let me select this one. Yeah, I made a mistake, so I created two doors at the same time. So I removed the previous one. So now it's clear. So everything has been designed properly. And from this balcony, I don't think that I'm gonna put the wall. I'm gonna just leave it like this, but I'm gonna design other new things here, new creative things here. So if you wanna see more design every single day and every week, so just make sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the video, guys. So see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.